Hi, my name is Mike Koenigs, and you're watching You Everywhere Now TV, and today we're talking about how to set yourself up to succeed in growing a business. Now, let me tell you about what to expect. I'm going to give you some steps on how to get in the right mindset to create a successful business from start to finish. Now, one of the biggest and most important things is to understand a concept called message, market, and medium. Okay? And what that means is you've got to understand, first of all, what your market is, what they love, what they hate, whether or not they're a buying audience, they've got money, or if they're people who are broke and don't implement, for example. You want to sell to the rich, slow learners. And in understanding a market, you got to figure out what kind of message they're going to react or respond to. In other words, what do they love? What do they hate? What are they interested in? What do they buy already? And talk about that stuff. And then you need to know where they're hanging out. So if they're listeners, for example, an audio podcast would be appropriate. If they're YouTubers, for example, videos on YouTube would be appropriate. Or maybe a video podcast on iTunes. It could be articles, it could be a book. But that's a really, really important one. Another big tip that I'm going to share with you is selling more expensive products to fewer customers. And I'm telling you that because in my experience, I've met lots and lots of people, and they've got this idea of how a $20 or a $50 product is going to change the world. And I will tell you, after doing 13 multi-million-dollar product launches online and selling over $44 million worth of products online myself, that it is a lot easier to sell a $1,000 or a $10,000 product and sell 1,000 of those, okay? And by the way, 1,000 times 1,000 is $1 million bucks, than trying to sell 1,000 products at 10 bucks or 100 bucks. It's easier to describe value. It's easier to provide some sort of a story about how something's going to change or transform someone's life if you do that. Let me give you another one. Get an assistant to manage your calendar, your communications, your travel, your customer support, your vendors, and your personal affairs. Okay? I can't tell you, the first time I had a personal assistant who was with me for 13 years straight, she changed my life and allowed me to get at least 3 times more things done. And if you're on a budget, go to one of the online Philippine-based services. You can interview any number of people for a job and get them just to take care of your real busy work or your tasks. You can often get someone for around $500 a month or so full-time to help you out. Okay? And at least get you started and rolling and save you a lot of time. Now, here's another one. This is a big mistake I've made, but it's keeping your expenses low. Now, I've made the mistake for many, many years of saying, I'll just make more money. And a friend of mine who's a very, very successful financial consultant told me something really interesting. He said, if all you do is save $5,000 a month, which is $60,000 a year, that's how much you could expect to earn if you had $1 million in principal as an investment in this day and age. Just think about that. I have made the mistake of losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars in running a multi-million-dollar business before by not adhering to this. It's just like pay attention to your numbers. Again, I'm not the right guy to talk to because I've made some big mistakes. Now let me give you another one. Get a coach. Coaches need coaches. All business people need coaches. And we need someone who can read our minds, who's been there and done that, who's learned from these examples. And I will tell you that in my experience, you can't be cheap on your way to success. Okay? So sometimes you gotta make a commitment to invest in yourself before you even have the money. And here's my last one. This is something that I've helped and I've coached hundreds of people who've written best-selling books, but it's write a book and become a best-selling author. It's the fastest and easiest way to establish yourself as a credible expert, get attention, be an authority, become a celebrity in any niche. It's the perfect way to capture leads, get attention, and grow your visibility online and offline. And, by the way, I've got an opportunity for you to get one of my books for free. if you just head on over to youeverywherenow.com, and you can learn more about how you can actually write a book and become a best-selling author. And there's a shortcut link that's on this page right now as well. It's yen.tv. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, there's a lot more videos on this website, and I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe to this YouTube channel and leave a comment and share this with a few friends who you think could get something out of this message and something else like it. This is Mike Koenigs, and thanks for watching.